He's one of just 7 players in the history of Major League Baseball to play on back-to-back World Series championships on different teams. Jake Peavy, Jack Morris, Bill Skowron, Clem Labine, Don Gullett, Ryan Theriot are the other 6. He was a versatile defender, played second base half his career, shortstop, and various outfield positions the other half of his career. Lori, who is your favorite baseball player?
Ben Zobrist.
And I think that's been for about the last 10 or 15 years. What do you like about Ben Zobrist?
He's a disciplined player. He can switch it. He can play any position. He's really dedicated. He came in and he really helped the Royals win the World Series, truthfully. And then went on to the Cubs and they won the World Series. And I think it was partly because of him as well. He's a great player. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, and here we are to Game 3, the deciding game of the series between the 1967 Cardinals and the 2008 Tampa Bay Rays. Game 90 in the All-Time Greats Tournament. We've had the introductions. Let's play ball. And on the mound for Tampa Bay is James Shields. He is a grade B pitcher with a Y and Z modifier. Lou Brock steps into the box from the left side, and we're ready to begin. Here's the windup and the pitch from James Shields. We'll read the blue die first, and we're playing basic Apba with the, not basic in stealing though, we use the Masters rules on stealing. 25 is the roll, and that is going to be a leadoff single for Lou Brock. And right away, we've got to think about stealing. Brock is a base stealer deluxe. He stole 52 bases in 1967. He is a C29 stealing. Big game James Shields is +2. Moved to first. Daniel Navarro is +3, so -5. C24. Okay, so C24 would be 11 through 46. He would be safe. It's about a 2/3 chance. Actually, it is 2/3 chance. And the C means tied or be down 1 run. They're tied, so he can go anytime he feels like it. Here is Curve Flood, a 335 hitter. It's got the extra 31 on his card, which is always good for hitting runs. We're going to do a straight up steal. There goes Lou Brock. 41, he is close, but he is safe with a stolen base. And right away, the Redbirds have a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch from James Shields, 23 to Kurt Flood is 27. That's going to be a ground ball to third base, or a Y. That's a strikeout. Kurt Flood's a strikeout victim. 1 down. Shields is a strikeout pitcher. He's got the Y strikeout mark. He also has a Z control modifier. Here's the pitch to Orlando Cepeda, the 1967 NL MVP. 44 is a 7. That's a single to right field. And Lou Brock will score easily. First run of the game, RBI single, makes it Cardinals 1 and the Rays nothing in the first. Here is Tim McCarver. Number 2 in MVP voting in 1967. 52 is the roll. That's going to be a double play ground ball, ground out to Longoria at third, who throws to Romero at second, and over to Pena at first. So that'll end the inning. 5-4-3 twin killing. The Cardinals get on the board. They lead 1-0. All right, Steve Carlton is a grade B pitcher, X modifier. He pitched a shutout in his first appearance in the all-time greats tournament. Melvin Upton steps into the box. Here's the pitch to Upton. 1-3 is going to be ball 4. And Tampa has a potential base stealer at first. He is a C28. Carlton's move is 1. And Carver is a +5 to his advantage, so that's 6 C22. 11 through 44. Ben Zobrist is the batter. He doesn't have the extra 31. Tampa's not going to back down. He's going to try to steal second base. 1-3, he is in there easily. Melvin Upton is in scoring position. No outs. Ben Zobrist can get the game tied if he can do something here. Lefty Carlton, big 6'5" left-hander, takes his stretch. Here's the pitch. 22 is a 5. That's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here over the right center field fence, and Ben Zobrist goes deep. And now he's got the Rays in the lead, 2-1. First two batters, how do you do? Here's Evan Longoria. He could go deep, 27 homers in 08. 1-1 roll for Longoria, that's a 5. And that will be a double. And the first 3 Rays have come out guns blazing. Carlos Pena. No outs. Longoria is at second. Here's the pitch. 53 is a 20. Fielding column 2, that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Julian Javier throws the first, and Longoria goes to third. 1 away. Cardinals will play the infield in. Here's the catcher, Dioner Navarro, 295 hitter in 2008. Here's the pitch to Navarro, the infield in. 24 is a 12. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Okay, Longoria tags up. He's trying to score. Here's the throw by Roger Maris to the plate, and Longoria is out at home. Roger Maris with the assist. That ends the inning for Tampa Bay, but they score twice. You go to the top of the second inning. Tampa 2 and St. Louis 1. A fast take no prisoners start to this deciding game of the series. Roger Maris will lead off for St. Louis. Here's the pitch from big game James Shields. 1-1 roll of Maris. That's a hit column roll, and he didn't have as many home runs with the Cardinals as he did the Yankees. 1-4, though, is going to be a double off the wall. Leadoff double for Roger Maris. He's at second with nobody out. Julian Javier. 281 hitter, 14 home runs. Here's the pitch to Javier. 1-2 is a 25. That's a line drive to Akinori Imamura. He makes the catch. 1 away. Javier not happy that he did not move the runner. Here's Mike Shannon. Mike Shannon comes into the game with 5 for 16 in the tournament with a homer, 4 RBIs. 35 is a 39. That's going to be runner out stealing third, catcher to third base. So we're not using the basic stealing, and he's not going to steal third in this situation, so we ignore that result. 1-5 is an 8 against a B, is a ground ball to the pitcher. James Shields throws the first. Maris goes to third, 2 outs. Here's Del Maxwell. Maxwell is only 1 for 12 in the tournament. Get the pitcher next. Don't think he's a good hitting pitcher. They're going to pitch to Maxwell. Here's the pitch to Del Maxwell. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Ben Zobrist is under it, and he makes the catch. That's 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Tampa 2, St. Louis 1. The Rays will be sending up Jason Bartlett, Rocco Baldelli, and Akinori Iwamura in the bottom of the second inning. They lead by 1. Steve Lefty Carlton goes into his windup. Here's the pitch to Bartlett. 1-1 roll. It's hit column roll for Jason Bartlett. And 36 is a double, leadoff double for Bartlett, just as Maris did for the Cardinals. Bartlett does as well for the Rays. Fast runner at second, Rocco Baldelli. Not inclined to bunt him to third because within the next 2 outs, you got the pitcher coming up. Iwamura could sacrifice flying in if I do get him to third. Let's bunt. Here's the pitch to Baldelli. 54 is a 32, and that is a bunt fielded by the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. He flips to Javier at first. 3-4, sacrifice. Bartlett's on third with 1 out. Here's Akinori Iwamura first and third. Now does St. Louis want to walk and go first and third to set up a double play with 1 out? Or pitch to him and try to get him to hit on the ground? Carlton's going to pitch to him. He's a strikeout pitcher as well. Here's the pitch to Iwamura. 41 is a 28. And the infield playing back, by the way, is a let's see, ground ball to shortstop. Six to 4. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the wrong page. That's why it's the delay here. Should be just the runner on third page. And 28 with the defense back is a ground out to shortstop. The runner scores. So 6 to 3. Bartlett scores. It is 3-1 Tampa. Base is clear. Here is James Shields. 2 outs. 56 is a 34. That's going to be a pop out to, oh, wait a minute. That's a pop out to the shortstop, Del Maxwell. That's the 3rd out. Tampa scores and adds a run. They lead going into the top of the 3rd, 3-1. Steve Carlton will lead off the bottom of the 3rd top of the 3rd for St. Louis. And again, the advantage to pitching to Maxwell with the runner in scoring position. If you get him out, you make the pitcher lead off the inning. You have a good chance to get the first out of the inning, which is always something pitchers want to do, get that first out of the inning. Here's the pitch to Carlton. 53 is a swing and miss. Strike 3. 1 down. That's the second strikeout for James Shields. Lou Brock singled and stored a base and scored the Cardinals' run. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Ben Zobrist ranges over and makes the catch. Kurt Flood. Flood was a strikeout victim in the first inning. Here's the pitch. 52 is a 27. That's a ground ball to third base. Taken there by Evan Longoria to throw across the diamond. 3 up and 3 down for the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Tampa 3 and St. Louis 1. Melvin Upton will lead off for the Rays. He walked and stole second and scored in the first. 55 is a 9. That's going to be a base hit for Melvin Upton. Here is Ben Zobrist. 253 hitter, 12 homers in '08. I think they will try to open up the infield and hit and run. There goes the runner. Here's the pitch to Zobrist. 42 is a 22. He is hit by the pitch. First and second, Tampa, no outs. And here is Evan Longoria. Longoria is 1 for 1 today. He doubled. And in the tournament, he is 5 for 19, 2 homers and 3 doubles. First and second, nobody is out. Here's a stretch. The pitch from Steve Carlton to Evan Longoria. 45 is a base on balls. Rays have the bases loaded and nobody out. Can Carlos Pena stick a quarter in the merry-go-round? The Redbirds are going to play their infield back. Here's the pitch to Carlos Pena. 32 is a 26. Batter is safe. Runner out at second. 2-6. So Longoria is out at 2-6. Fielder's choice. RBI. Upton scores, and it is 4-1. With runners at the corners, another run scores, and Carlton's grade will go down. First and third. Tampa will play it safe with Pena base running at first. Zobrist is at third. And they're going to play the infield back again, hope for a double play against Navarro. Here's the pitch to Navarro. 56 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's 2 outs. Jason Bartlett doubled his last time up. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Kurt Flood ranges over and makes the catch. That ends the bottom of the third. But Tampa scores once, and now they lead 4-1 going into the 4th inning. The baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, will lead off the top of the 4th inning for the St. Louis Cardinals. 8 seasons, he hit 25-plus home runs. 9 seasons, he hit over 300. Here's the pitch from James Shields. 56 is a pop-up to the shortstop, Jason Bartlett, 1 away. Here's Tim McCarver. 21 is a fly ball to right field, 2 down. And now Roger Maris. 42 is a base on balls. And Roger has been on base twice. Average speed at first with 2 away. Julian Javier. 42 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rays 4, Cards 1. Rocco Baldelli will lead off for Tampa. 6-6 roll for Baldelli. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run makes it 5-1. Tampa Bay. That is not 5 runs in 3 innings, though. He gave up 2 in the first. Going to have 5 runs in 3 innings to lower the grade. But Steve Carlton has not been effective here in Game 3, the deciding game. Timeout. Cards will go to their bullpen, and they're going to bring on Larry Jaster. He is a grade B pitcher with no modifiers. Steve Carlton just didn't have it today. So Jaster comes on to pitch in the 4th. He'll be facing Akinori Iwamura. Bases are clear. 23 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Iwamura is the first out of the fourth inning. Here's the pitcher, James Shields. 1-6 is a 28. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Del Maxwell, 2 away. And now Melvin Upton, who has been on base twice and stolen a base. 25 is a 10. That's going to be a single line drive to center field. Upton is 2 for 2. At first with 2 outs. Here's Ben Zobrist. Here's the pitch. 53 is a 20. First and second on an error. And the runner goes to third. The error is on the shortstop, Del Maxwell. He's 6. So with 2 outs, the Rays have second and third for Evan Longoria. Talented rookie for the Rays. He did not start the season on the Rays roster, but he made the All-Star team. And he was by far, I think, the best rookie, 2008. Here's the pitch to Longoria. 36 is a 33. That's a fly out to, or pop out to third base. 3 outs. The Rays score once on the Rocco Baldelli home run. We go to the top of the 5th. Tampa 5 and St. Louis 1. All right, Mike Shannon leads off for the Cardinals. 31 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a base hit for Mike Shannon. Fast runner at first, not really a threat to steal. Here is Del Maxwell. Shields' pitch to Maxwell is a 51-9. That's going to be a infield single for the Cardinal shortstop. First and second, nobody out. And now Larry Jaster. He'll be allowed to hit, probably up there to sacrifice. Scores around the bunt. 1-5 is a 23. That's a, let's see, runners on first and second. 23, double play, runner at fourth at third. Batter doubled at first. So that's an unusual 1-5-3 double play. Maxwell goes to second, and there's 2 outs. Lou Brock. .56 is a swing and miss, strike 3. And James Shields shuts down that threat. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-1 Tampa. Here's Carlos Pena 0 for 2, but has an RBI in the game. 44 is a 8 against a B. That's a fly ball to Kurt Flood in center field. 1 down. Dioner Navarro. 41 is a ground ball to shortstop. 2 away. And now Jason Bartlett, the Tampa shortstop. 61 is a 27. That's going to be a ground out to third base. Mike Shannon makes the play. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the 6th inning. The Rays lead 5-1. All right, James Shields returns to the mound to pitch the top of the 6th inning. He went to Hart High School in the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles. Was the player of the year, offered a scholarship to LSU, but signed with the Rays and declined the scholarship. Here's the pitch to Kurt Flood. 24 is a fly ball to center field. Melvin Upton is under it and makes the grab. Flood's the first out of the 6th inning. Here's Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda's 1 for 2 with an RBI. 1-1 roll for Cepeda. Second column roll is a single. We're not using basic stealing, so that will not necessarily be a steal. He's an F32 stealer. The F will prevent him from going, I think. 2 out, down by a runner, tied in the 7th inning or later. So we won't be stealing. Tim McCarver, the batter. 1 down. 64 is a 38. That's ball 1. 63 is a fly ball to Upton again in center. That's 2 outs. Roger Maris. 1 for 1 with a double in the 2nd inning. 23 is a ground ball to Akinori Iwamura at second base. He throws to first. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Tampa leads 5-1. Rocco Baldelli will start it off for the Rays in the last of the 6th. 62 is a strikeout. Baldelli is 1 for 2 with a home run. Akinori Iwamura, who was a power hitter in Japan, he hit one season. He hit 44 homers. I think he had a stretch of 3 years where he hit over 100 home runs. Here's the pitch to Iwamura. 54 is a fly ball to right field. 2 outs. Another pitcher, James Shields, hit 11 home runs in his senior year in high school. Here's the pitch to Shields. 26 is a swing and miss for strike 3. We go to the top of the 7th. 5-1 Tampa. It's going to be Javier, Shannon, and Maxwell in the 7th. Here's the pitch from James Shields. That's a hit column roll for Julio Javier. He hit 14 in 67. 64 is a 4. That's going to be a double over third base. No outs. Runner in scoring position. Here is Mike Shannon, who's been having a good tournament with the stick. It's 1 for 2 today. I dropped the dice on the floor. There we go. 6-6 roll for Mike Shannon. There's a drive. 1-6. It's going to be off the wall. It will score Javier. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 5-2. Still nobody out and a runner in scoring position. Del Maxville. Shields has a better face on his card. It's 27, and he has faced 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 25. Here's the pitch to Maxville. He is 1 for 2. 51 is a 9 against the beat. That's going to be a single over second base. Shannon will score, and Del Maxwell makes the score 5-3. Timeout. All right, while J.P. Howell warms up for the Tampa Bay Rays, he'll be replacing James Shields, AC pitcher, XY, and W modifiers. There will be a pitch hitter coming out on deck for the Cardinals. He is Dave Ricketts. And throwing in the bullpen is Ron Willis. He'll pitch the 8th inning. So here's J.P. Howell to Dave Ricketts. Nobody out. Runner on first. 2 runs are in. 65 is a pop out to the catcher, or W. That's a walk. It's not a pop out. It's a walk. Cardinals have first and second. That brings the tying run to first. The potential go-ahead run is Lou Brock at the plate. Lou Brock had 21 homers in 67. Here's the pitch. 45 is a 14. That's going to be a walk. And JPL has come in and walked the first two batters he's faced to load the bases with nobody out. All right, manager Joe Madden will come back out to the mound, and he's going to bring with him Chad Bradford, grade A pitcher, RZ modifiers. Bases are loaded. Can't have any more walks. There's Kurt Flood. Pitch from Bradford. 43 is the Cardinals infield's back, by the way. 43 is a 29. The base is loaded. There is a ground out to the pitcher who throws home to retire Maxwell. So runners go to, they have one base. Flood's at first. On the field is Choice. Got Flood at first, Brock at second, and the Cardinal pitcher Ricketts is at third. There's now only one out. Infield is back for Orlando Cepeda. Here's a pitch from Chad Bradford. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, not deep enough to score the run. So a little pop to left. It's 2 outs. Now Tim McCarver. It's going to be up to Tim McCarver to get the Cardinals even. Here's the pitch from Chad Bradford. 1-3 is a 14. That's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher who throws home to the catcher to get the third out. 3 outs. The Rays scored, or Cardinals score twice, and they draw to within 2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-3, Tampa. Ron Willis will go to the mound for the Redbirds. He's a 6'2" right-hander, grade B pitcher, no modifiers. And Melvin Upton will lead off for the Rays. He is 2 for 2. He's been on base all 3 times and stolen a base, and he has scored twice. Pitch to Upton, 54, is a fly ball to Roger Maris in right field. 1 away. Ben Zobrist. Talked about how Zobrist is my wife's favorite ball player. Part of the reason is because he went to a Nazarene university. My wife is Nazarene. And here's the pitch to Zobrist. 1-1 roll for Zobrist. That's a 4. That's going to be a double over third base. Zobrist has homered and doubled in this game. 1 out, runner on second. Evan Longoria. Longo has doubled in the game back in the first inning. 45 is a base on balls. Rays at first and second, 1 away for power hitting Carlos Pena. Pena is 5 for 17 in the series. He's got 2 RBIs and 2 home runs. Make that 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Pena. 53 is a 20. And that is on fielding column 2. That's going to be an error on the second baseman, Julian Javier. That fills the bases. So the Rays have Ron Willis surrounded. Dioner Navarro, switch hitter, coming to bat. Navarro's 0 for 3 today. Again, Navarro put a quarter in the merry-go-round. Here's the pitch. 65 is a pop-up Nope, that's a strikeout. Strikeout. Now 2 outs. Jason Bartlett. Infield, of course, is back with 2 outs. Pitch to Bartlett. 62 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Chad Bradford leaves them loaded. We go to the 8th inning. The Rays 5 and the Cardinals 3. All right, Joe Madden's going to bring in Grant Balfour to pitch the 8th inning. A C pitcher, KX with W modifiers. Roger Maris will lead off for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch to Roger. 24 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. In the top of the 8th, Cardinals are down by 2. Julian Javier. 36 is a base on balls. D19 stealing. His chances will only be about half a chance or less. Mike Shannon's the batter. 2 for 3, single and double on the day. Here's the pitch to Mike Shannon. 64 is a 13. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. It's going to be up to Del Maxwell to keep this inning going. 2 for 3 with an RBI. 45 is a walk. First and second. Tying runs are on with 2 outs. Timeout. All right, St. Louis will send up pinch hitter Bobby Tolan to bat for the pitcher. And Joe Horner is warming up in the Cardinal bullpen. Pitch from Grant Balfour. 42 to Tolan is a 13. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. That ends the top of the 8th inning. Tampa 5, St. Louis 3. Joel Horner will be the 4th Cardinal pitcher in today's game. He's a grade B pitcher, X modifier. He's coming on to pitch the bottom of the 8th inning for St. Louis. Rocco Baldelli will lead off for the Rays. 1 for 2, the home run and a strikeout. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Kurt Flood and Lou Brock are converging. Flood's going to take it 1 away. Akinori Iwamura is the hitter. 25 is the roll. That's going to be an 8 against a B. A fly out to Flood. 2 down. And now the Rays will send up a pitch hitter, Gabe Gross. 1-6 is a 28. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Del Maxwell. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the 9th. Tampa Bay 5 and St. Louis 3. Lou Brock will lead off for the Cardinals. He'll be facing Troy Percival, grade C, Y and W modifiers. He is the Rays closer. He had 28 saves in 2008. Here's the pitch to Lou Brock. 34 is a fly ball to center field. Melvin Upton is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Percival is 2 outs away of helping his Rays to round 3 of the all-time greats tournament. Kurt Flood, 335 hitter. Here's the pitch. 62 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Percival, well known for his work with the 2002 Angels. He was a world championship with the Angels. Here's the pitch to Orlando Cepeda, the last hope for the Cardinals. 25 is a 8 against a C. That's going to be a base hit. A single to left center field for Orlando Cepeda. He's 3 for 5 on the day. That will bring the tie-in run to the plate for the St. Louis Cardinals. He is Tim McCarver. Percival goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch to McCarver. 53 is a 19. That's a ground ball to third base. Fielded by Longoria, a terrific play. Throw to first, 5-3. The Cardinals are retired in the 9th, and that's the ball game. The Tampa Bay Rays 5, St. Louis 3 will be back with a wrap-up. The Tampa Bay Rays eliminate the 1967 St. Louis Cardinals. Some might call that a bit of an upset. And there have been a couple in the tournament by way of upsets. St. Louis scored 3 runs and on 10 hits and two errors. Tampa scored 5 runs on 7 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher was James Big Game Shields, who goes 6 innings, gives up 3 earned runs. And the losing pitcher was Steve Carlton, who goes 3 innings and gives up 5 earned runs. Home runs in the game by Ben Zobrist and Rocco Baldelli. Star of the game would be Ben Zobrist, who goes 2 for 3 with a home run and a double, 2 RBIs. Will make Ben Zobrist today's star of the game. So the Tampa Bay Rays, they move forward to the 3rd round. Enjoyed this series. It was well fought, a close series, and very enjoyable. And I forgot to change the innings. We'll do that there, or we'll do it with the editing. Thanks for watching, and have a good day, and God bless.